Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, JG Sports here, bringing you guys my game preview of the Indianapolis Colts versus Cleveland Browns Week 5 matchup this Sunday. So we got two teams who are 3-1 coming into this game. Both teams are on a three-game winning streak. The Browns beating Dallas in Dallas last week, a huge win, winning the game 49-38. And the Colts coming off a big win against the undefeated Chicago Bears with the score of 19-11. So yeah, both teams have a lot of energy right now, a lot of momentum, and I'm really curious to see which team comes out on top. ESPN is predicting the Browns have just a slight edge at 50.2% chance to win the game, but it's really way too hard to tell, in my opinion, who's going to win this game. But yeah, let's just jump right into the preview of this game. Um, we've got the Cleveland Browns offense, who is leading the league in rushing yards. Our offense is ranked third in the league, and pass blocking is ranked second. So the Browns are just really killing it on offense lately. Odell Beckham Jr. is doing really well these past few games. I think he was the game MVP in Dallas. He had 3 touchdowns. He had the touchdown run, the 50-yard rushing touchdown run last week that kind of sealed the game for Cleveland. But you got Indianapolis offense, who is also pretty solid. They're not as explosive as like Dallas's offense or Baltimore's, but they got a solid offense. They're led by Philip Rivers, Old Man Rivers, as I like to call him. He's been around the league forever. He's seen all sorts of defenses. He's seen everything. He's a bit of a trash talker too. He's kind of a funny guy. I like Rivers personally, but he's coming into this game with just short of 1,000 passing yards. He's got 4 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, so not like crazy good stats or anything, but enough to get the job done. I mean, they're 3-1. But we got Baker Mayfield sitting at 729 passing yards, but he's got 7 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. That's a much better ratio than last year. So I think Kevin Stefanski is doing a really good job with Baker Mayfield this year so far. As far as running the ball goes, Cleveland Browns unfortunately lost Nick Chubb due to a knee injury last week in Dallas. He's out for at least 6 weeks, I heard, which is a bummer. Well, luckily the Browns got Kareem Hunt as their second string, and he plays just like a first string. I think he's one of the best running backs in the league. And also got Dearness Johnson and Hilliard at running back too. So I'm not too worried about the Browns' running game. I don't, might not be as great this week, obviously, because no Chubb and Colts defense is pretty good. But I think the Browns' offense will be fine as running the ball goes. I think it'll be fine. But OBJ though, leading the team in receiving yards, that's really great for him. He's really been stepping it up these past few games, and I'm looking forward to him having another big game, hopefully this week, versus Indianapolis. But as far as the Colts go, their defense is kind of their biggest strength, I would say, on their team. Their defense is ranked number one in the league. In coverage too, they're ranked number one, and their run defense is ranked number 8. So yeah, their defense is just really good. And the Browns, haven't really seen a good defense since week 1 versus Baltimore. And we all saw what happened in that game. They got blown out. So I'm a little worried for my Browns. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little worried. But then again, if you look who the Colts have played, and I'm not trying to take any credit away from them at all, because I got a lot of respect for the Colts. They played Jacksonville, they played Chicago, they played Minnesota, they played the Jets. All 4 of those teams don't have great offenses, really. They're okay, but they're not great offenses, and they even lost to Jacksonville, which is kind of weird. Um, then you look at the Browns, and the Browns have gone against pretty bad defenses these past 3 weeks. So, we'll see what happens with these two teams who are facing, good offenses and good defenses finally. But I think the key to the game here is going to be home field advantage for the Browns. They got 12,000 fans now in the stadium this week compared to 6,000. The governor of Ohio is allowing the capacity to double. And I think that's going to give a little bit of a home field advantage to the Browns. The fans are going to have that energy. They're going to be loud. The Browns are 3-1 for the first time since 2001. They got all that energy, the momentum. They got the confidence. And I think that confidence and that energy is honestly going to be enough to beat these Colts. And I was leaning toward picking the Colts all this week, but it's hard to pick against the Browns right now. They're just playing really well. They're finding ways to win games finally. They're not choking like they usually do. And I got confidence in this offense led by Kevin Stefanski. I think they're doing a really good job with the play calling. And I think the Browns' offensive line is playing so great that even though Indianapolis' defense is pretty good, they got DeForest Buckner on their defensive line. They got some really good linebackers. I think our offensive line is going to be too much for them to handle still. They're just playing that well. Where we got Wyatt Teller, who's just playing absolutely amazing at right guard. Jedrick Wills played a really good game last week as a rookie. Bitonio, Treader at center. Conklin's one of the best right tackles in the league. I think the offense is still going to be rolling. Maybe not as much as they have these past few weeks because of Indianapolis defense, but I think the offense is going to score enough points to allow the Browns to win this game. And when you take a look at the Browns defense, yes, they are pretty bad overall, especially in pass coverage, but they're getting turnovers each game. And they're winning the turnover battles like every game except I think week 1. But if you win the turnover battles, you're likely going to win the game, and that's what we've seen these past few weeks. They had 5 turnovers in Washington. Now, I honestly think if the Browns did not get those turnovers in Washington, I think they would have lost that game. I honestly think that. And the Browns, I think, forced 3 turnovers on the Cowboys last week, I'm pretty sure. Myles Garrett has been getting a strip sack for the past 3 games now. That dude is on fire. And I think he's going to get another one this week versus Phil Rivers, because Rivers, he's not too fast or anything. He likes to sit in the pocket. So I think we're going to see a sack or 2 from Garrett this week, too. Yeah, I think the Browns are going to be able to get a few turnovers to help them kind of win this game. And I think they're going to score enough points on this good defense still to win this game. So yeah, as far as the score prediction goes, I'm going to say Browns 28, Colts 24. So yeah, Browns win by 4. And yeah, Browns are going to win this game. They're going to be 4-1. Let's hope so at least. But I mean, I can see the Colts winning this game too. If the Browns lose this game, it's not going to be the end of the world. A lot of people has it 2-2 right now anyway. So if we lose this game and drop 3-2, it's not the end of the world. But this would be a good game to win because looking ahead, I see these 2 teams right here as possible wild card contenders for the playoffs. So if the Browns beat the Colts and win this game and jump to 4-1, I think this would be really huge. This would be a big deal. And I think this would shut up a lot of haters still the Browns right now. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. Let me know what you guys think about this game in the comments section down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say because I think this could be one of the best games of the week, and it's really hard to pick who's going to win this game. It's just a great matchup. Great offense versus great defense. Who's going to win? But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.